Well, I'm getting sick of seeing that, so let's see what we can do. Hello my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering Adventures. Today is a rare Southern California day. It's below 50 degrees, so I am freezing. Yeah, some places I'm sure you wish it was around 50 degrees, but anyway, we're gonna put some seat covers in my 2005 Nissan Titan. This thing has had a rip in the seat since I got it used from my buddy Marion on the cooking channel, Robert Roy. Yeah, I always get all of his cast offs, so I got this truck from him. But anyway, this has gotten worse and it's just been annoying me. Foam is starting to come out of here because every time I get in and out. Anyway, I ordered up a seat cover from this place called Cover King. Came in the other day. I'm gonna set you up in the stand while we open this. I just cut it open, I haven't even looked at it. And we'll install it and then we'll do a little review on it. All right. So it's like a neoprene wetsuit kind of material. And supposedly these are all made specifically for your vehicle. So we'll see how well they fit. They look okay initially here. And I don't know if it covers the center console or not. Maybe that looks like the center console piece there. What else do we got in here? Headrest covers. I don't know. I guess this is instructions. I'll open this up and we'll take a look. Interesting stuff in that bag. Don't know exactly what those are, but I'm guessing they go on the seat base. They include safety glasses, so that's cool. I got a install tool. Nice. One glove. Michael Jackson was here. And then a big product guide with very minimal amount of seat installation instructions. Now I haven't gone on their website to look anything up. Actually, yeah, there's just a couple of pages here for seat install. So I have no idea if there's better stuff on the website, but this is what you get. So I guess we're gonna go with this, which doesn't really tell me a lot. I mean, installing seat covers is pretty straightforward. Hopefully these don't have anything crazy, but we'll go into the truck. First thing I'm gonna do is just do like it says here to remove the headrests. All right, headrests removed, they're pretty easy. There's just a little push button right there. Lift them up. Now looking at all the stuff here, I looked at the two bases and two backs, and I don't see anything that says passenger or driver side, so I'm just gonna assume that they are the same. And looking in the truck, there's really no visible difference. Actually, the only difference I would say would be this. On the sides of the seats, there's nothing. Well, I guess there is. You got the lumbar support, so let's take a look. I don't see anything that appears that it would have anything to do with that, except for on this one. It's on this side, so let's take a look at the other one. So it's kind of like a figure it out for yourself type of thing, I guess. This one doesn't have anything on it, so maybe that one goes on that side. So we'll do the back first. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to set you up here in the stand and still be able to work, but we'll try it. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just open this up and stretch it over the back. I'll get that done and I'll bring you back because it's kind of tight working conditions in here. I slid the seat all the way forward. Here's the initial, just pulled over. Kind of fed this around here a little bit. I could probably tuck that in a little bit better. And then there's Velcro for that to go around. Up here, this just kind of had some holes around it. And I pushed it down over that so that kind of looks like it fits nicely. So now, on the back of here, let me go in the back seat. There is Velcro here, so I just got to remove that. This is kind of a cover over the Velcro. And then back to the front seat. And this piece gets tucked underneath there. And there should be a Velcro slip on here somewhere that attaches to that. So, excuse the shadows. I didn't time this install at the perfect sun time for video, but there you go. This is all tucked underneath there, and yes, after removing that strip on the back, the fabric that comes through here gets attached there. So that's what the back looks like. So far, I like the look, but there's one thing that maybe I don't know how well you're gonna be able to tell this, but this is all, since it's kind of stretched across this way and the seat curves in this way, this has got kind of a air gap here. So I don't know if that's eventually gonna conform or it's just always gonna be like that. It's really not terrible, but that's what it is. Now, for the base, like I said, I don't know what these are, but I'm guessing they go here, maybe to keep them from slipping. Nothing in the instructions. So I will get that piece figured out. Obviously this side's gonna have to go around the power controls. So that should be able to be figured out, whichever one it is. And I'll get it on there. We'll see what it looks like on an initial install. All right, before we go in, I'm gonna show you here, we've got these clips. So you have to unclip those. Obviously those are gonna go underneath the seat. And then this has these S hooks, and I don't know where you're supposed to hook those. Maybe onto the springs underneath, or I'll take a look in the instructions, see if it helps me any. But these are pretty obvious what you do with these. Just clip it all the way across front to back. Maybe these will hook onto here once it's in here. I'll let you all know. Okay, pretty straightforward installation. Just like I said, those go underneath. The only issue is these little straps, at least on this vehicle. There's no way to get from where this is provided, at least not easily, underneath here, right here, which would be nice because it would pull that down. I can't pull it down and over this. First off, it looks kind of crappy, but second off, the seat rail is right there. So I'm kind of stuck with pulling this back this way over the top of that. That doesn't look very good. I will try, do a little bit of prying me with that little tool they gave me to see if I can get it underneath here somehow and get it up and underneath there. We'll see. The fitment around here, so-so. It's kind of like these up here. You tuck it around. I had it tucked around there a little bit. The cutout's a little bit big. I don't know, maybe there's vehicles that have more controls than this one. So they kind of do a universal fit, but it's not amazing. It's not bad, but we'll try that. I also, in the meantime, threw the cover on the headrest. Very easy, just goes around, Velcro. I'll put that on here. See if we can do it one-handed. It's not easy. I should have been holding the camera with my left hand. There we go. All right, definitely a better look here without the rip. Like I said, sorry about the sun. I'm gonna go install that other one. Should be the same as this. If I have anything odd that comes up, I'll let you all know. And then we'll do the center console. Now, one thing I like about these seat covers already is that the driver's side and the passenger side have map pockets. Originally on the original seat covers, only a pocket on that side. And let it be known that you should empty it before you put the cover on. This one was a little bit easier. There was a space to go through for this hook right here. So that one kind of looks a little bit nicer in my opinion. And I learned from the first one to pull down a little bit tighter on this piece that comes around through here and Velcro. So this one kind of snugged up a little bit more, but you can see it kind of has a bit of give, but a little bit less. I went over and redid that one. So now we're gonna move on to the center console, which in this truck, let me move this out of the way, in this truck flips up and is a center seat as well. So I think we'll go with the top cover first. I see it's going to be a tight fit. These things have added a little bit of snugness already. This center console actually comes in a couple pieces. So this appears to me to be over this cover here. And then this one goes over the base. And it has this cutout here for the cup holders. I don't know how well that's gonna look. Looks like it's just gonna sit on there, but I think what I'm gonna do is try to, and it all opens up with Velcro on the back. So I think I'm gonna do is close that, flip it part way up, and try to squeeze this over it that way, and we'll see how that fits. I kind of figured this center console was gonna be not the greatest setup. So I don't know, I'm thinking maybe to put some double-sided tape down here to tape that down. That would definitely look a lot better. And I don't know what to do with this. And then the other problem I don't like so much is these straps across here, but as you can see, I got too much junk in here anyway. But let's get the cover on this and see how it looks. And I think that's just gonna slide over. I don't know, we'll find out. Oh, it's got a little cutout here for that latch. Oh, I thought I was almost done, but I forgot I still gotta do the base on here. So that one should be pretty easy, slip on there. Let me grab it and we'll see how she goes. All right, another couple of tips here for installing. You know, if you're gonna look around, like for this, in order to get this bottom, look at the back of the console bottom here, in order to get the straps that were on that, I had to pull this plastic piece off of here. So you may have to remove some trim panels here and there. It will probably make your life a lot easier. And then tip number 2 is don't burn your hand a couple days before and then have a big scab, because then when you're reaching around, you're gonna bleed all over everything and have to super glue your hand back together. So most of these trim panels, like I said, just pop off. So just gotta pop it back on there. And then we're pretty much done. So let me set my cab configuration back to seats upright and we'll see how everything looks. Nice thing about a cold day in San Diego is that it usually ends up being a pretty nice day. It's warmed up to 60 already, so took a little trip with my new seat covers here, see how they feel. So far so good. I mean, just drove around the neighborhood here. Let me show you what she looks like completed. Put a little piece of double-sided tape underneath here, and I may actually cut some strips up, put them around the whole thing if that holds. Kind of hold that down, and maybe do one on this back side as well. It's kind of thin there. Maybe on these little bit thicker sections. Got this little bit thicker piece right there. I'm thinking possibly, I don't don't know how hard it is to get this piece off, but if I do that, I might be able to get this strap that I had to cut through there like that. That might work better. I did a little cleanup in my truck too. It's been a little bit too long. Realized I had 6 pairs of gloves in here and about 15 or 20 tie downs and rags and everything else. But anyway, the black and charcoal, which was what I figured would look the best with the interior choice on this. It does, it looks pretty good. The console I knew was gonna not be the greatest. I mean, I couldn't figure out how they could do a cover on this and still make it turn out decent, but I don't know. We'll let this sit on here for a while after it stretches out. But so far, I'm pretty pleased with it. The fit is good. It's a lot better than buying universal ones. The price wasn't bad. I can't remember what I paid, but I am a notorious cheapskate, so I know I didn't pay a lot. And there are installation videos and tips on their website, so you can check that out. But why would you when you got Tom's Tinkering and Adventures? If you're digging what I'm putting out, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.